Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Data Sim live stream, the second of the day. It's 7th of October 2024, 4 minutes past 9 in the evening. We're back at Explain 12 in an early access aircraft. My friends at ToLiss have sent me over their brand new or soon to be released, I think on the 19th or 18th of October next week, their Airbus A330-900. This is the first ever time we've flown the Airbus A330 on any live stream. We've flown the 319, the 320, the ToLiss A340. We've now lost the two engines and we have the Neo variant. I don't know much about this aircraft. I did a bit of Wikipedia research, but this is basically, there's a lot of airline demand for the Airbus A330 to be continued, so they basically slapped some new engines on it, made a few changes, called it a Neo, and this is what we're flying today. It's in service, I think, already, but it got newer Trent engines as well. I've always loved the ToLiss aircraft in Explain 12. Very FPS friendly. We're here today where we actually landed earlier in the iFlyMax 737 here in Daytona Beach, where the Hurricane Milton went through the last 24 hours or so. Weather's improved dramatically, although it's still windy here. We're flying to Atlanta because I've got some Nimbus scenery for Explain 12 installed. It looks really nice here. Downloaded some more this evening, and we're going to do our first ever test sector as well. We're live on VATSIM. There is some ATC to be expected later on as well. But yeah, it's great to have so many pre-release aircraft out at the moment. So many things to be looking forward to as well, and it's been ages since we've flown an Airbus in Explain 12, so don't forget I don't fly Airbus series. I'm a Boeing rated pilot. I'll be following the ToLiss tutorial guidance in the PDF, do my absolute best to fly this as realistically as possible. We'll have to see how we get on. Ikri 0002, thank you very much for your £1.68 donation. It says, hello Captain, hope all is well. 2 streams in one day. Let me just go into my flyby view. 2 streams in one day. Welcome to the world of endurance, a place I call home. Feel free to ditch Jim and turn to me for information. Thank you, Creature002, for your kind donation. Very kind. We'll see how we get on today. Thank you indeed. And here it is, look. External model looks very nice indeed. The sounds on this as well externally are very good as well, and good inside too. Yeah, it's an Airbus. You guys know how much I love flying these and how good I am. But yeah, you can see the size of these modern Trent. Is it Trent 7000 engines or something like that? But yeah, re-engined I believe, and much more efficient than the older A330 variant. No doubt ToLiss will probably have updates in the future for the older variants. I don't know. Hope you're doing well. Gustavo Taylor 314T5 is here as well. Alex Patterson as well. Why did I think ToLiss was coming to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? Damn, I need to get Explain now. I'm afraid Explain's still a very good simulator, and we'll be using it today. Oops, I need to update Nightbot. Oh no, don't worry, it's not Miami International here. It's stock scenery here in Daytona Beach, but Atlanta, I'll get Nightbot updated, so that's correct later on. Welcome aboard, Bill Zarkov. Thank you very much for subscribing as well. The Piddly YouTuber, evening Captain. Just started my night shift. Plenty trains to move to the depot all evening, but plenty of time to watch your second stream of the day. Thank you very much. No, it's not often I do 2 streams, but I was going to do this tomorrow, but I'm actually busy in the evening, so and then I'm back to work on Saturday. But yeah, it's been a lot of streams in the last few days, but I've had a lot of fun streaming with you guys. But anyway, let's have a little closer look at the external model. Looks very nice. Modern Airbuses, they like to draw black paint around the windows. I don't know why, but it looks very nice indeed, very smart indeed. The details around the gear look really good too, for an Explain 12 aircraft. The textures inside, ToLiss have always been sort of noted as having some older looking textures, but I think it's all in the name of performance, because I get 60 FPS locked on this airplane. It looks really good, but looks very nice. There's the main bogies. Unlike the A340, there's no centre gear. We're taking a full load of simulated passengers, 350 to we're going to Atlanta in Georgia, but I don't think this is a real flight operated by anyone going from Daytona Beach to Atlanta. But yeah, it looks very nice. Anyway, let's jump on into the cockpit. What a transition. Yeah, see what I mean by the textures? They're absolutely fine. ToLiss aircraft textures sort of have always looked like this, but some people have always commented, oh, you know, they're used to what you can see in Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I think the technologies are available to make aircraft look really detailed. But yeah, for me, I mean, I'll just show you, look, here's my FPS counter at the top there. It's pegged at 60. The performance of this aircraft is epic. So if you've got a slightly weaker PC, this is probably a best aircraft for you. Scarlett, remember to set the features so we can see everything. Drains, HUD, ROPS. Well, drains, HUD I've turned on, ROPS, I think I've turned it all on. Look, I've got a fancy new radio panel, but yes, if there's any features that have been identified by you that ToLiss are making, I'll let you know. I don't, for example, was there a little grey square on the end of that? I'm not so sure. But yeah, we'll have a play of it. Across the pond, I think you'll fly this bad boy. I'm going to pole it, guys, but yes, I could fly this across the pond for sure. Anyway, let's get the show on the road here, as we're completely cold and dark. I've got the PDF here. This is the PDF included with the aircraft. And yes, I haven't even mentioned it yet. This aircraft is in beta. It's not even the early access version. So there are some unfinished things still. So they wanted to, ToLiss wanted me to stress that this isn't representative of the final aircraft as well. For example, better pushback. They've had some compatibility issues. So I've sort of found a stand where I can maybe start the engine, just taxi off myself, hopefully without clipping that ring, but hopefully we'll get on just fine. Don't forget to test the tray table. Absolutely, we'll be using this multiple times throughout the day. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting departure out of here as well. It's quite a strong crosswind, having just landed here earlier, but it's nice to be in this sim when you're dealing with such issues. Now I've done it, how do I stir it? There we are. Perfect. Right, so, as I was saying, I'm actually following this PDF which is included. This is the full tutorial flight. It's 127 pages. There's lots of manuals that you get with the ToLiss aircraft, but it's so similar to all the Airbus aircraft. Airbus A330 900, 340. There's just subtle differences between the two. But anyway, it just says make sure both the... Oh, no, I think something's happened here. No, guys, this is all missing. The textures. Interesting. This wasn't like this before. Yeah. Guys, this isn't loaded properly. Yeah, look, that's not right. I was wondering what that was. I think I might have to reload the aircraft, because look at it doesn't look as bad as this. Yeah, let me just reload the aircraft. Something's definitely amiss. Why does that always happen? The only thing I've changed, believe it or not, there's an X-Plane 12 update. I hope that's not fixed it. So let me just try and reload the aircraft here. You're seeing the click spots, yeah. Is it flight then reload file? How do I reload the entire flight? Guys, I might have to do a full reload of the sim. Oh, I've never ever had this issue. Test sector went well, but I was just looking at the switches thinking, yeah, that isn't right. It doesn't look as bad as this. So let me just have a look here. There is like a full reload, isn't there? Right, you know what, guys? I'm just going to reboot the sim. I'm going to reboot the entire... This looks like the Aerosoft A330. Yeah, what I'm going to do, put you in the Be Right Back screen, I'll reload it and see what happens. See you shortly, guys. See you shortly. That's better. I saw what you guys said. Don't worry, developer, reload current aircraft and art. I did that, and that's looking much better now. Look, no ugly squares. Correct, guys. What happened there then? I've never ever seen that before in X-Plane before, but interesting. I've only had 454 people to help him. Never ever seen that before. You may have selected X-Plane 11 model. Double checking the aircraft selection. Peak tag. Is that even available for X-Plane 11? I just pressed reload aircraft. This is the same one I loaded all day. Right, we'll just skip that part, and we'll get the show on the road here. So follow the PDF guidance. You can see now I do have the details on the engine start levers, so they are both off. Weather radar is all off, and all the other positions. And now we can get some electrical power connected to the aircraft. Let me just turn down the music there. So battery on, external power. There we are. Aircraft's coming alive. It's doing all its Airbus self-tests and things. There we are. I can hear all the air conditioning starting as well. Typical live stream shenanigans. Absolutely some incline. Hello. Says sometimes you just need to reset liveries to solve the problem. Probably. But I've reloaded the entire aircraft. Seems to be working now. So we've got some electrical power on the aircraft. APU battery tests you can complete as well. You've got the ToLiss ISCS system here as well. So I've already... Oh no, because I've reloaded the... I did all this pre-flight to save a bit of time, but I'm going to have to do it again. 350 passengers, no stuff in the cargo holds. Block fuel for our operational flight plan shows 12.5 tons. 12.7, I think that's as close as I can get it. So we'll go to apply this load. There you go, you can see the aircraft moving. And quick refuel, there you go. So we've got the required fuel, 12.7 tons, and I've loaded the 350 passengers. We've got the ground power connected. We'll leave the doors and everything on auto. Just need to reconnect X-Pilot because it did disconnect me as I reloaded the sim. There we are, so we're back in. Squawk 6753. So we've got this fancy new radio tuning panel, so ATC 6753. Now, I'll show you a neat tool that comes with this aircraft as well. If you press intercom, look at this. It brings up the ability to select ground services, which I really like. So, for example, pushback, quick refuel, loading cargo, request de-icing, and you can quickly disconnect the air and remove the chocks using this feature. Same with the cabin. Look, you can control the doors, arm slice and cross-check. Adjust your passenger load as well, cabin lighting. It's a nice little tool. I think that was really good to see how that works there as well. Oh, the ISCS is available in the tablet now. That I didn't know, but yes, there you go. There's some additional features, which I think was available in the 340 as well. But you can see I've used that to load the fuel and passengers. But yeah, plain, that's a really neat way of doing it. Still prefer the ToLiss manual over the pop-ups, but that's just me. Fair enough, 2 tons, but it'll have to go. There's loads of different options, which is the good thing as well. Let's now carry on with the startup. So, where did we get to in the checklist? External power connected, check the lighting, cooling panel as required, annunciator light, we do a test. There we are. We'll put the nav and logo lights on as we have electrical power. Imagine we've done a quick panel scan. Put that back to bright. Cockpit lighting we can now set, so we'll turn up the PFD, ND, lower ECAM, and PFD ND over here. So the lighting is all set. Perfect. Lighting's all done. FMC lighting as well. Turn up the brightness. Latest AirX installed. Check the... I'm following this checklist in the background, guys, so check the RCL button for any problems from the previous flight. No, looks all okay to me. Press the door button on the ECAM. Door. There we are, so check the status of the doors, which is already on here. Flickering on the VS there as well. Check the oxygen pressure on that page as well. Make sure you have 1850 psi, which we do. Check the hydraulic quantity. Hydraulic... I think the green arrow depicts going from there. APU battery is off. Roger. I think that's later on the checklist, but thank you very much for pointing it out. I'll turn the APU battery on so when the APU starts we have electrical power. Check the engine oil quantity. You have to power up the FADEC to do that. To activate FADEC, go up here, turn it on. So FADEC on. Again, if you're an A330 pilot, I'm sorry if I'm doing it wrong. I'm just following the checklist here. Check the oil quantity. It's over 12 quarts, and we have 18.5, and then we can de-energize the EC. There we are. They are closed. Deselect the engine display. Flap slats are up, which they are. Retract spoilers. Brake accumulator pressure. If low, charge the brake accumulator. Yes, it's just the same on the A340. So, blue electric hydraulic pump turn on. On. And then watch the brake accumulator charge. There you go. Look, I did a thing. Turn off the blue electric hydraulic pump. There we go. Verify you have brake accumulator pressure. Check the chocks in place using the Drames or radio panel, which we did, and set the parking brake as well. Parking brake is currently set. Cool. We charged the brake accumulator pressure. It says turn off all the white lights. There we are. Crew supply on. Ground control on. I've done my panel scan up top there. That's all you need to do. Set the evac switch to the desired position in case of evacuation. Captain and purser. Okay. I don't know how that works. And now we do the ADIRU. basically IRS. It says to put nav one at a time. Wait until the on-bat turns off before you select the next IRS. 1, 2, and 3. IRS and passenger signs if fuel pumps are on. Roger, Harry. ADI, you are aligning, and verify the alignment has started. Yes, the PFD has now come up, and the alignment's going to take less than 7 minutes. Perfect. External lighting we've already set. Seatbelt sign and no smoking sign can come on because we're already pre-fueled. No electronic devices, please. Arm the emergency exit lights. Probes on auto. Landing elevations automatic. Move the fuel if you want to. Test the APU and the engines, Airbus fire noises, and APU fire test. Perfect. Thank you, Metale. Yes, Airbus is always an interesting adventure, but it's a phenomenal add-on. I really do enjoy it. Set the local QNH. Now we do have Jacksonville Centre. Or Jacksonville South Approach. Do they cover Daytona? I don't know. Oh no, it's quite far away still, isn't it? No, it's only Atlanta Centre on. So let's grab the charts here and grab the weather. So there's the hurricane. Look, Hurricane Milton off to the east now, well away. The weather's improved significantly, but it's still pretty blustery here. 350 at 14, gusting 24 knots, 24 degrees. The altimeter is 2979. So let's tune that now. 2979. 2979. I love the fact it syncs all three as an option, so we'll move that to inches mode. 2979, and the standby's been set as well. Route. I've not. Please don't do that, list of it. I've not updated anything. List of it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I've turned it off anyway because I forgot to update it, but I'll update it in a second. Perfect. So Jack's Centre does cover Daytona. I don't think Jack's Approach does. I think they have their own. Track on. Roger, I'll bear that in mind. Thanks, Lauren, hope you're doing well. Right, we've set the QNH then. We've set the lights, anti-skid system, CPDLC, there's no ATC here. It does come with CPDLC and all those features. And transponder code we'd set, we're now ready to load up the flight management computer, or FMGS as they like to call it in the Airbus world. So full SimBrief integration. If you press init, just simply press init request and it will fetch from SimBrief your operational flight plan. Rainman, this thing any good? I think it's probably going to be the best A330 available. Not like the one released on Microsoft Flight Simulator a few days ago. So there we are. Full routing in. Look, your call sign, amount of passengers, the cost index, the cruise level, flight level 360, and it loads the whole lot. Even the init page. Look, all your zero fuel weights, your block fuel 12.4. We've got 12380 on board, remembering that that is our minimum block fuel, 12387, so we've got an absolute minimum block fuel for this sector. So that's all tuned, all in there. We're very light, obviously the aircraft's capability of carrying a lot more fuel and have a much longer range. We're only going to Atlanta, flights are around 1 hour today. So there you are, that's literally all done. We just need to go here. Select Daytona departure. Now we landed earlier on our earlier stream on 07 left. I think the weather is now favouring 25, so let's just have a little look here. So I think it's on one of these, you can see it's just about 07 left. So yeah, 25's a tailwind. So yeah, we'll stick with 07 left with the 2 knots headwind. 350. It's basically a full crosswind, but let's go with 07 left. And the SID will be the Roy 7, which is basically a radar vector departure, eventually heading off towards Roy's. Insert flight plan. There is a discontinuity, so I'll just get rid of that. Oh, how do I get rid of that? I can't, can I? Do you, Airbus people? Do I just leave that like that, basically? Flight plan discontinuity, because it is going to be a heading and go from there. Modelling isn't the best, but I'm still buying. Yeah, the textures are clear manual. You vector yourself, but clear manual. You don't just leave it. Thanks, guys. I have delete manual. Yeah, it won't let me delete manual. Oh, vector. Oh, I like who? No, there's someone here I trust implicitly who flies the aircraft. Whose name I saw, or the 76 at least. Where are you gone there? Matthew Presley, yeah, I trust you, sir. Leave the discontinuity. Perfect, because it is a vector departure. We'll eventually just press the direct to button, won't we? Then it's Bob's, Roy's, Craig, and then we're on our route. going like this. So what we'll do is, you know, we'll head out. I probably won't go to Barb's or Roy's. I'll just route direct to the Craig VOR and go straight like that. Rest of the routing then. It's going to take us all the way to Lars, which is the beginning of the arrival. The SIF, what's it called? The SIF 2. So let's go all the way to Atlanta. There we are, arrival. Now, Atlanta expert. There's about 57 runways here. Which one do I want to land on? I looked on flight radar. I saw 9 right. Seems like arrivals from the south are landing on 9 right, departing from 9 left. And this is more for cargo-y airlines. So I'm going to go for 9 right. Just because of, you know, flight radar. ILS 9 right. Star will be a SIF 2. Transition was none of those ones. But then we want to select the... what was the first waypoint called? Lars. That was it. There we are. So I've got Lars. Insert. And that should terminate at Stump. There we are. So SIF. Oh no, where's all the points for it? Lars, Nope, Fork, SIF, Tizzy, Fries. That Tizzy restriction at 12,000 puts us very low. Fries, Shirt, Remac, Stump, and then it's the same again. Look, vectored point approach there from Dactyl. Shirt, you can see a beam there. What height does it want to be at Shirt? So it says at Shirt I want to be at 10,400. That's going to be quite high if I'm expecting a shortcut. So later on you'll have to show me how to put a lower altitude at Shirt, because I want to put like 6,000 feet at Shirt. What's roughly where you want to be if you got vectored onto a 10-mile final. So yeah, it's Star Warsy. Is it yeah. SIF, Tizzy, Shirt, Remac, they are all Star Wars links there, aren't they? Very, very good. So that's all in. As a gross error check, let's just check the distance on the flight plan. Ground distance 389, this shows 398, that's fine, that's close enough. Don't rely on VNAV there, just do open descent. Roger, I'll try to remember. Cool, flight plan's all loaded in then, we know about the discontinuity, it's just the performance in it, pages are filled in. Perf, there we are. So, you've got it in the tablet, someone was saying, so 07 left, it puts in all the data for you, we'll put wet runway, anti-ice off, takeoff weight 181.9, which I think is correct. Loading, where's 0 fuel, takeoff weight? It's got to be, isn't it? I mean, it'll be close to what this says. Takeoff weight 181.5, 181.9, but that's got the taxi fuel in, which we'll use. Flex, auto, air conditioning on, compute. We've got a 1 plus F flex. 42, 42, 44, up 2.8, green dot 218, RTOW 250, that's the maximum we can lift then. Oh yes, that's fine. Status okay. So that's a massive assumed temperature, 73. Navigraph blocking, sorry. Oh, there we are, all that's in there. Perfect. You might be able to do on FMGC2 up Blunkett. Oh really? No, because the tutorial says you have to copy it across, so I'll do the same. But I think you could do the same there. Look, it's the same data, isn't it? So V speeds 42, 42, 44. 07 left. Flap. I'd never remember this pronunciation for this performance here. Where's the tutorial guidance, which tells you how to write things in? Trying to find it quickly. You'll have to. I always forget how to put in all this data via the FMC. So I'll try and remember. Is it 1/ up something? 1/ up 2.8. Can't teach it. And then flex. I remember you have to put an F73 because Airbus. There you go. I preloaded it. Who needs pro Airbus pilots when you've got me to show you what to do? Josh C, thank you very much for your continued support. Glad you enjoyed the content you get. You are a member already, so you should be in our members only Discord. Enjoy the custom emojis in chat. Thank you, sir. Good. Just waiting for the alignment. Performance is in. 4,000 feet is the stop altitude. There we are. Should that be blanked? The heading bug? Have I selected the departure runway? There we are. The 2025 flight that's going for Airbus A330 type rating. I am the Pro 330 pilot. Right, let's carry on with the checklist. Let's excuse me. There's a Delta. Right, I've loaded the FMC. Radio tuning panel. I need to set my squawk provided on X-Pilot. So I've done that already. 6753. We'll put that to auto. This is good. It's really cool. This radio tuning panel. Oh yeah, Cookie is actually getting a 330 type rating. One of our fellow members and moderators. Right. Range is all set. My question is, what? Oh, it's gone. I thought that was filled in earlier. It's gone. I think we're good to go. I need to now start the APU. Master switch on. Oh, do I need to wait a bit longer for start? Oh, come on. There we are. Should come up here with APU facts. Actually, is there an APU button? There it is. Hopefully it'll start booting up. It has a heads-up display as well. Flap open. There we are. Let's have a little listen outside. Yes, making APU start sounds. Good. The engine start sounds on this are very, very good as well. Oh, you have to hold the APU start down until you get the flap open. Roger. It's a 3-second count from master to start. Roger. Hello from Nashville, Kevin Kirkland. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, the external sounds are so much louder than inside. It will deafen you on the engine start, but it's great fun. Perfect. There you go, you see the exhaust coming out. APU available. Right, I've put the APU on the bus, so I could just press this. Yes, external power is disconnected. So now I can use this to talk to the ground crew. So intercom, disconnect A and B, remove the chocks, and we can now tell the cabin crew to arm doors and cross-check. So I think if... Oh, they've already been closed as part of the loading process, but now we are completely on our own power, and we're going to go from there. There we are. Oh, no, Christopher, no. You select master on, and then you wait for flap open on the eCam APU page. Once flap open, press it, and it will auto start. Oh, I don't know, Christopher. I'm sorry. Upset you. I'll try to remember next time. I'm not very good with the Airbus. Oh dear, oh dear. Touring 4x4. Oh my goodness me, you've come in again with another 10 gifted members. You did this so many times in the past, and now you've done it again. Thank you very much to all the people. Some of them are ex-members, I can see, are getting the membership, and new members as well. Thank you very much. Thanks, Domino Mosini, for providing the command as well. Very kind of you, Touring 4x4. Welcome to all the new members. Follow the sync guidance to join the members only Discord. Do bear with me, I'm just going to mute the alerts so we can get the engine started, and then I will unmute them later on, because that is going to go off and off and off for the next 10 minutes. Right, are you ready to start engines? So external power is disconnected. The reason I chose this stand is better pushback will be compatible on release, but at the moment there are some issues. I did try it earlier and I had a spinning round on the dot Airbus A330, so we're not using better pushback today until there's been a sort of a workaround and fix for that. So we'll start the timer. Oh no, she won't do that during the engine start. So switch the APU bleed on. APU bleeds on. Hopefully you'll hear the conditioned air coming into the cabin. There it is, but we're now going to move this to ignition start. And correct me if I'm wrong, we start engine number 1 first on the Airbus A330. Is that correct? You have to let me know. Power back. No, I'm not doing power back. And let me know in chat. Are we going outside for the first engine start or inside for the engine start? Let me know. Because that's obvious. It's an Airbus. You just move the lever. I just need to move the lever, doesn't it? First one yet. Perfect. Sean says it doesn't matter. Roger. A330 number 1 first. Perfect. We've got inside, inside, outside, 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 out, outside. I think it's going to be outside, isn't it? Let's do it. I'll shut up and you can watch it. Turn your headphones down, guys. Okay, it is realistically loud. Here we go. Oh, better turn the anti-collision light on first as well. Beacon on. Move the master position switch on. Right, here we go then. Start. Don't say I didn't warn you. Wait, there's the fuel. Oh my god! I think it started, guys. Oh, my ears are bleeding. I told you it was loud. Oh my goodness me. Right. Should we now start the next engine, but do it from inside? Starting engine number 2. Honestly, they've made it so loud. I love it. But the good news is, you can actually turn that down. I've got the B2 volume control, or you could turn it down in the ISCS settings as well. So it's not a problem. You know, it's just so loud if you want it to be, which is the way it should be. You can then turn it down as required. Right, and yeah, isn't it on an Airbus you don't even need to monitor the engine start, because if it's in aborted condition it just shuts down automatically. So I'll just continue watching chat whilst the engine starts. You can tell it's a Rolls-Royce look, N3. Oh, it sounds so loud. That is unbelievable. Right, there you go. You can see the UGT's now increasing on engine number 2. I told you it was. I'll turn it down a bit so when we next go outside it's not as bad. Look at the fancy wingtips on this as well. It's like an A350. Still quieter than an ATI hotel mode. That thing is loud. Yeah, Matthew, yep, we don't even need to look at the engine starting. Usually busy engine waiting to start. That's crazy. Like on the 7.3, we're very much this is a critical phase of flight. You know, carefully monitor the engine as you go. There we are. 2 good engine starts anyway. So if I remember rightly, we move this switch to normal. We can turn off the APU bleed, turn off the APU, the ground spoilers, flaps to 1, and reset rotor trim to 0, which is down here. Oops, just turn the map on. Reset to 0, and we can now taxi. That's it. That's all we have to do. That wants to go to taxi. I forgot to mention there is a full heads-up display, which I'm not a fan of. It's because I've never used them in the real aircraft, but yeah, I think this is the first ToLiss aircraft with heads-up display. Very nice. Look at that. Perfect. Yes, I will set max brakes, don't worry. Right, let's taxi off from stand then. There's no ATC. I've just turned the sounds down massively, but we'll do our best to vacate without killing anyone. I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Right, parking brake off. X5 in the way. Get out of the way. Awesome. Looks very good outside. Perfect. So we're gonna taxi. Let me just bring up the charts. Nice and calm in here. Oh, where are we? Perfect. Just hide the weather chart here. And this. Perfect, so we're gonna go out of here, left, right, right onto November, and then full length 07 left. Now, someone's digging me on that sim. Oh, we have some ATC. Let me just tune them up. I'll bring it to a stop here. Oh, the radio tuning panel is a bit of a pain to set though, it's taking ages. There we are. Let me just check the... Need to check the radio first, guys. I don't think I've got it actually turned up. So, VHF... Yeah, there we are. That's turned up. Let's contact departures. I need a bit of... I didn't get expecting the ATC, so I need a bit of paper. There we are. Who is it called? Daytona Beach, isn't it? Daytona Beach Tower. So it throws me when I'm immediately contacting them. Yeah. Daytona Tower. Hello, it's Alpaca 330 Tango Lima. Just started taxiing to runway 07 holding Charlie 1. Oh no, I've not turned up VATSIM. Stupid boy. It's just static, anyway. Daytona Tower, Alpaca 330 Tango Lima radio check. Definitely got the right frequency. It's just static, basically. Oh. Daytona approach, Alpaca 330 Tango Lima. How do you read? He's transmitting, but can you hear the static? But I can't hear anything. Yeah, unreadable, I'm afraid. Yes, he's transmitting, but I can't hear him. I'm just going to slowly taxi out still, guys. It's the hurricane. He says he could use text. Please do not respond via text though. Use the frequency set.
Alpaca 330 Tango Lima, Daytona approach.
Daytona approach. Hello, I can hear you. 5 Alpaca 330 Tango Lima.
Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. You continue taxi runway 7 left via November 1, and advance ready for copy clearance.
Taxi 7 left line November 1. If we get the clearance at the whole point, that would be great. Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. Perfect. We'll get the clearance at the whole point. There we go. Awesome. Should check the new ATSOR icons on the ND they implement. They are spectacular. Yanis, you'll have to excuse, and Sean, you'll have to explain to me what that is and how I get them. ATSOR. There we are. Beautiful external model. Am I? Oh! Oops. Whoops. I will ignore that. Perfect. I'll better unmute the alerts as well. Back to the sim for you. Taxi incursion. Yeah, I think it's the wind. That's the genuine excuse. It's pushing up on my rudder. Right. It's a good job we didn't go much further. We would have gone for a little swim. Right. What else do I need to do with this beast before I take off? Brake check I've done. Set all the brakes to max. Arm the spoilers I've done. I've got to do a ding the ding dong cabin. And then I've got to do a takeoff config button. I'll do the flight control check as well. Yeah, so genuinely, the reason I'm actually being pushed the right is that the crosswind is pushing on the vertical stabilizer, and it is literally pushing the entire aircraft just like it would in real life. Wind shear on, system 1. We'll put a bit of GCS on auto. Yeah, I'll get my clearance when I'm at the whole point. If I get there first, Oh dear. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. You're watching a 737 pilot attempt to fly the Airbus A330. This amazing ToLiss Airbus A330 add-on with all of the ToLiss products. First time flying a 330 on the channel. Interior sounds are low. Yeah, I think that's because you're probably comparing it. It's maxed out. It's probably because you're comparing it to the exterior sounds, which are overly loud. Dear, oh dear. And Rosie, yes, that was ticking the ding dong. I don't know what that does. Tells the cabin crew ready, doesn't it? Oh, it's the constraint button I need to push. Thank you. So what is it I'm looking for? This fancy terminology that was used. Seatbelt signs are on. I've done that, haven't I? Yeah, that's on. Oh, crikey, I'm pushing all over the place. I still need to get my clearance. Yeah, the textures could do with a little bit of an improvement. But ToLiss has always sort of gone... I know they've always talked about performance being their priority. Just to show that I'm capped at 60. It just runs very smoothly. Outsole shows little stick aircraft instead of diamonds. Oh, on the TCAS. Takeoff checklist. No blue. Yeah, no blue is good. Even though it's my favourite colour. Oh, there's a little Cessna on the runway. Right, where's the whole point? I think we'll just wait. I'll wait here, just in case. I think it's the ILS sensitive area, but yeah, right, where's parking brake? Parking brake's on. Let's grab our clearance. Just make sure all of ATC here. Perfect.
Welcome.
Alpaca 33 Tango Levers, holding short 7 left, ready to copy departure clearance.
Alpaca 33 Tango Lima, Hurricane Mountain, trimmed our trees, you trimmed our lawn, thank you. Cleared to the Atlanta Hartsfield Jacksonville International Airport via the Royce 7 departure that is filed. Climb maintain 4000, initially expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me and squawk 6753.
6753. Cleared to Atlanta on the Royce 7 departure. Climb to altitude 4,000 feet. Expect 360 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 6753. Alpaca 33 Tango Lima.
Alpaca 33 Tango Lima, read back correct, ready to roll.
Fully ready. Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. 6753.
Alpaca 33
TRA.
Tango Lima, departure flight runway heading, wind 350 at 14, gusting 24,
Nice.
runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 7 left, cleared takeoff. Maintain runway heading. Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. Cleared for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. So I need to turn on the landing lights, turn on the strobe lights. We'll ignore the fact there was a Cessna on the right. Oh, I think he's buggered off already. What else do I need to do? Transponder TAR way. Strobe lights on. Check. I'm done, haven't I? I've not done anything. What was that wind? It was a brisk wind, wasn't it? From the north, 17 gusting 28. So that's a max crosswind. I don't know what the crosswind limit is here, but you're going to see me having to use a lot of rudder to maintain centerline. I think we've done everything we need to do to get ready. Packs off. No, I did a packs on the performance, Janice. Metar brisk. Right, enjoy this departure, guys. It's probably the strongest crosswind I've ever done in an Airbus. Oh, it taxis. Every aircraft in this sim just taxis so nicely and so naturally. I think I need the wipers on. Noisy wipers. Oh, there's a bit of inertia I've noticed on the rudder. That was the worst lineup you'll ever see. I've lined up with the edge lighting almost. Right, can we have togas in chat, or blue cams and greens? We'll go from there. Put the side stick into the... How much side stick into wind? 50%. Oh, it's too much stuff on my desk. Stabilised, and it's stopped raining. Let me just turn my wipers off because they are incredibly annoying. Ecam. Oh, what? Flex mucked is in. SRS green, runway blue, a bit of stick into wind. Oh my god, full right rudder. 80 knots checked. Oh my goodness, it's got so much crosswind in. Oh, it's got so much red. Look at that windsock. 27 knot crosswind. Oh, I've got full right rudder almost.
Lead 1.
I would say I'll go now. Keep the wings level, keep the wings level. Oh, it's going to do a mighty snap into wind when we get airborne. Oh, look at that. Flies there very nicely. Oh, gear up. Onto the flight directors. You look at this crab. Right, oh, I better be following my green flight directors. There we are. I need to be on heading, so let me just pull that out. Perfect.
And Alpaca 33 Tango Lima when able, squawk 6753.
Squawk 6753, Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. 6753. It's on! Right, command. I've got to work out this transponder thing. Command, climb. There we are. What have I done? Why am I not?
2827, was that your daytime approach?
TARA, transponder 1, auto, IDED, out reporting on. What have I done? S means flaps up. Altitude reporting on. It is on. Pro pilot. In the ATC page. Put the squawk and click the line select.
Delta 2827, clear.
Thanks.
Stupid
machine. Who designed that? It says, look, if I want to put 6573 in, outrageous, 4,000 feet levelling off. Maintaining runway heading. After takeoff checklist. Maintaining runway heading. Oh no, don't extend. Oh dear, oh dear. Superb. Maintaining 4,000 feet, 2979, and we are now squawking for 6753.
Alpaca 33, Tango Lima, radar contact, clear direct Craig, as Charlie Romeo Golf, climb maintain 11,000.
Direct Craig, climb maintain 11,000, Alpaca 33, Tango Lima. I like how he Britified it. 11,000, push, and direct Craig, LNAV available, LNAV. Why are we not climbing? Oh, here we are. Just incredible skills from a seasoned A330 pilot. Oh, there I am in the cloud. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. Look at it go. It's very good. It's doing many Airbus things just right. It's just a shame about the driver. Oh dear, oh dear. Tom H, I'm here, reviewers watching you, figure things out. No pressure, it's all good, it's all good. If I was in a Boeing jet, it'd be a little bit more embarrassing. Oh, nice bus saw sound. Look at that. Engine anti-ice, Yanis? No, it's a whooping warm out here in Florida. 20 degrees, look. All good. Oh yeah, traffic select on the PFD. Oh, look! Ah, so this is the thing people were talking about, the traffic indications. Yeah, I see. Hopefully I'll see a bit more on later on the traffic. T3 CAS, is that what it's actually called? T3 CAS? It's all good, it's all good. Yes, note to everyone, if you want to actually set the squawk, you have to put the numbers and push this button. Hard work. Welcome aboard, DJ Scott Dog. Thanks for subscribing. You can show call signs and more info. Sean, tell me more. ToLiss is here as well. ToLiss, thank you very much. I don't know if which one of the team it's there, but thank you very much for giving me access to your 330. Sorry, I'm making a real dog's dinner of flying it, but.
33 Tango Lima, Jacksonville Center, still recovering from Hurricane Milton. Frequency change approved to advisory. Have a good flight.
To advisory, and thank you very much, ATC, and hope you're keeping safe and well. Good luck, Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. Perfect. Advisory, is advisory still the same frequency, 1228? There we are. Look at this radio tuning panel, it's fancy, isn't it? What? Ooh. But is that the active frequency now? Yeah. I like that. That's really cool. There we are, leveled off at 1000. That's as per our original clearance. Uh-oh. What does that mean? It means VS is engaged. Push 360. Set standard. Passing 111 for 360. Pre-cruise checks. Lights off, and that's it. Checks complete. Awesome. No, it's 7659. What have I done? Someone's saying fail. What have I failed on? What have I done? I think we're good. I think we're good. What's the temperature now? I might need a bit of engine anti-ice. Yes, 10.9. Let's put on some engine anti-ice. Where are you in the Airbus A330 engine anti-ice? Hydraulics, electrics, air conditioning and pressurization, anti-ice. There we are. On. Perfect. Seatbelts, please. Need to stretch your legs. Yes, Peter. Absolutely. And you can turn on your portable electronic devices. Oh yes, this is very nice. And look at the FPS, guys. 60. There we are. External sounds are wonderful. Peter, yes, you can smoke your pipe too. Perfect. ToLiss Simulation Solutions, of course, the developer of this aircraft. Out on the day across the pond, actually. The exact date comes out is that day. We need to decide whether to take this or not. We could well do it. Oh, Windows 11. How do I bring my calendar up? I can't see. Cool. Nearly out the cloud. I did download Ortho for this sector, but I think that might have been in vain. And our ETA 2153 just under an hour. Now, Airbus Pro pilots, A330 landing technique. I watched a video online of YouTube, and the guy, it's a very different landing technique to the Boeing jet 73. He was 50, 40, 30. At 30, he closed the thrust levers on its own, and then he just sort of flared at 30, 40 feet. Is that the way I need to do that? Because I want a butter for you guys. I'm not doing any auto land today. Even though we're quite light, full load of passengers but low on fuel, it's climbing quite slowly. John Padfield, if you come back, thank you very much, buddy. Hope you're doing well, and thank you very much for your continued support as a member. I know you've been away for a while, but I look forward to catching up with you later on Discord. Thank you. To all the members, sorry, I've been very busy with all these streams. I haven't had much chance to sort of say hello in Discord today. Hi Carl, nice to see you back again. I've seen it done that way in real life. 30 feet flare, roger. Idle at 30 feet is pretty normal in the 320. So yeah, in the 737, if you cut the power first and there flare, it will bite you, and it will bite you hard, especially with flat 40. So it's very unnatural for me to cut the power at 30 feet and check. Otherwise it just rotates around its axis and just doesn't reduce its rate of descent, especially if you're at VREF or low on speed. It will bite you. So it's very unnatural for me to do that, but I will attempt to do that today. Yeah, thanks ToLiss. Released 19th of October, there we are. Very nice. There we go, look at that wing. Oh, John, it never forgets. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh, absolutely, Aaron Hastings. So you flare before idle in the 737. Aaron, have you never heard me quote my landing technique in any of my streams? Alright, ToLiss, very, very, very early it's being released on the 19th so that people can use it for across the pond. Oh, that's going to be brave of them, but yeah. Perfect date for it. There's that beautiful Ortho 4XP. Zoom level. Oh, look at that down there. I have to admit, when you've got Ortho and you're up here, it looks so good, doesn't it? So, so good. Let's look outside. Oh, God, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, that is so loud. We love the engine starter. Ortho looks amazing up here. Look at that down there. Florida coastline. Sorry, DF, you're right. Rest in peace. Ah, ToLiss, there is a reason behind the 19th of October. It's because it was the date of the first flight of the A330-900 in real life. Well, there you go. Perfect. And it's also across the pond. Ah, we're so lucky, guys. I know I've been in Microsoft Flight Sim the last few days, but every time I jump back into X-Plane, I generally don't have a preference, but it's just so nice to jump back in this sim. It's so good to have two great sims to use. Look at that. Patrick, figure stable time now caps it till top of descent. It's an Airbus after all. I thought the table was extended at around 100 feet above ground. Superb. Can't be much of a cruise today. No, approaching top of climb at, is it short for Sharks, and then top of descent at Larry. We were initially cruised on Simbrief at flight level 400, but it left a very short cruise segment of about 5 minutes. I've just knocked it down to 360. Awesome. And I think flaring before idling in the 320 would cause the auto throttle to increase engine thrust unless flare law inhibits it. Unclear on that, to be honest. Could be. John Bonamority takes off with the trade table out. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll cut the power then at 30 feet, or maybe a bit higher, and just float it in as easy as I can. Oh, there's traffic used. Ah, yeah, look, guys. That is... oh! Hello. Look at that. I could say plus 4,000, didn't he? There he is, look. Ah, superb. So that was the, albeit briefly, ATSOR system. So you can see another aircraft on the TCAS appear on the ND. Wasn't there another one? Keep your eyes peeled and we'll try and monitor that. That would be great for across the pond, wouldn't it? To see all the traffic like this. It picks it up very far away, doesn't it? 8,000 feet. 8,000 feet above us and over 90 miles an hour. I mean, if it's busy, that's going to be very cluttered. Oh, very cool. It's got a knob on the left of the PFD. Ooh. Oh, wow! Oh, cool! This is awesome! What's this? It's like identifying which aircraft to shoot down. Oh, wow! So you can select a traffic and get information about it. So, Delta 1463, Charlie Mike Papa 423, American Airlines 919. Oh my goodness me, he's entered a flap spin. Oh, that is really cool. What does this do? Oh! What have I done? Turn that off. Oh, crikey. Don't push that button again. Wonderful. There is a traffic list in the MCDU via the MCDU menu. Is that... Ooh! Well, it's a good job we got the dev here, because I never would have discovered this stuff. ToLiss, you must keep going. What other cool thing? This is amazing. Why haven't I got this on my plane? Oh dear. That is really cool. So there's all the traffic on VATSIM in the vicinity, I guess. And then if you rotate this... so you can see which one you've identified. That's very, very cool. Awesome. Perfect. Oh, well, that's an amazing feature. Abby, thanks 46 months, buddy. Do Airbuses have a version of stick shaker? How do you know when you're about to stall? Ecam red. I have no idea. I have no idea. You found the angle of attack indicator for the carrier landings. Brilliant. That'll be a question I'm sure someone here in chat will be able to answer, Abby, but I wouldn't know in the Airbus series. I think it does say stall. I think I've heard that on it. Many test sector before, but yes, it's there you go. It screams stall. I think personally they should add this.
Oh.
But you can't stall it in normal law. Oh crikey! In the NG, it's just basically a stick around a plane. You can easily stall it. Yeah, Monjay. Yeah, I think textures may be something that could be improved on. But they've always said that the system's fidelity and the systems itself are really well modelled. But I love it. I've always flown it. Screamed helicopter. I haven't got that on my soundboard anymore. That's only for helicopters, Aaron. Good. Approaching our cruise, then flight level 360. We'll do a little fuel check at Sharks, which is coming up now. I took flight plan fuel. There is a sim brief profile for this aircraft already. ToLiss Airbus A330-900. So I guess someone from the dev team uploaded that, or the beta team. But yeah, look, we should have at Sharks 20 minutes airborne. 17, so we're actually nice and early. We're going to save a lot of fuel because of that reason, because we've got a massive shortcut on the SID, early turn. So 8113, we've got 9 tons. So we've got about an extra 900 kilos on board. We should have burnt 4.3 tons. Prog, where do you find the fuel you've burnt? Probably under the fuel ecam. Fuel used? 3340, 47, yeah, same 900 kilos, it's great. Lucian, yeah, the arrows, I can tell you that much about the Airbus, at the top of climb and top of descent points. There we are. Oh, Flight 1 is great. I love these features. And someone just said that the TCAS features that you have here are unique to the A330. Perfect. Air France 447, yeah, I mean that was... Air France 447 was a big moment in aviation safety history because that was obviously very mishandled. They had probes freezing in there and they didn't actually recover from a stall. And from my understanding, prior to that incident, pilots were trained... Some airlines would train pilots regarding stall recovery, and they based their performance on the amount of altitude that you lost, which is thinking now crazy about it. You know, you ultimately, I know it sounds strange, you don't care about how much height you lose as long as you don't hit the ground. The priority has changed from stall recovery regarding minimal height loss. That's no longer the priority. It's keeping the airplane flying and recovering from the stall as soon as possible. And every aircraft's the same. You can stall at any airspeed, but you will always stall if you exceed the critical angle of attack. So the key thing is to lower the nose, unload the wing, get the airflow over the wing, and recover from that way. There we are, in the cruise. We have top of descent at Liari, which is 80 miles. I think if I go to... Oh no, I need to change the MCDU mode, don't I? There we are. So top of descent will be at 2118 Zulu. 10 minutes, doesn't take long. We'll do a quick... that is true, Kevin. At 0G, yes, you can't stall, but you're also floating around in the cabin. Let's have a look around the cabin. How do I open the door? Is it... Oh, there we are, we're in the cabin. I think that was just a basic loading texture. So yeah, the textures have always been quite basic in the cabins with the ToLiss, but you know, it has a cabin. They've modelled some seats for you. You've got a little camera open, which is showing Ortho 4XP downstairs. Here there's a Trent engines whining. Toilets, not modelled unfortunately. But this is the case with a lot of aircraft in X-Plane. I don't think it has the resources for devs to make detailed cabins, but the exterior model looks really nice. Gliding Kiwi, what the world? The exterior model, I think, is the main thing, and the cockpit's certainly more than functional. Some people are quite happy with the fact it looks like this. They've really improved how X-Plane looks outside, haven't they? Toilet not model and flyable, brilliant. Oh, there we are, I can move over the wing. It's quite a sudden change, but... Got some toilets here. That's where the emergency exit doors are, there we are. Show us in-flight entertainment. I don't know what's happened there, it sort of cut off the top of the screen, but that's definitely, I think that's definitely ortho down below. If I just go, yeah, I think it's sort of showcasing what you can see out the window. Bye-bye, oh, I need to jump back in. There we go. Cool. Yeah, sorry, no toilets modelled, we're busy working on systems. ToLiss, everyone knows that the aircraft's add-on's only complete when it has a fully functional modelled toilet. Perfect. Oh, some rows had something else on the screen. Let's have a look here. If I just go back a few rows and then look forward. Ooh. Oh, I think it's just a static image. Yeah. Yeah, it has a cabin, let's say. Perfect. Is the HUD functional? Yes. I think this is ToLiss's first ever heads-up display. Now, obviously, my default seat position won't suit it, so you have to reposition your seat. There you go, look. So that's probably the best way of doing it, but yeah, it's very well modelled. You've got the controls for the HUD here as well, so look, you can turn up and down the brightness. Declutter it, so there's 3. You've got normal, declutter 1, declutter 2 as well. The flight path vector, because the wind's coming from the left, so we're heading in that direction. Very good. But I'm not this is X-Plane. Will you not fix this yet? This is not a ToLiss issue, guys. This is an issue of X-Plane 12 at the moment. When the pressure changes down, it sort of gives you a permanent climb and descent, and you can sort of see that with the Fly Live altimeter. So it's updating the weather, giving you a permanent descent, even though the altitude is stationary. So it's a real problem that they need to fix, because it's been an issue now for the last sort of 3 or 4 months, and eventually it catches up with your present altitude, then it will level off at 360. Perfect. Right, we haven't got long till top of descent, guys, but there really isn't a huge amount you need to do in this aircraft, is there? In any Airbus when you're setting up a descent. So I'll bring up the charts. Let's see where we are. There we are, we're on our little waypoint to Liari, Lars, the beginning of the arrival into Atlanta. Civ 2. So Lars, Newp, Fork, Smith, 14,000 feet or above, Tizzy, 12,000 feet or above. And then all I wanted to change was shirt, but someone suggested no, if you want to use VNAV to be level at that point, or whatever it's called in Airbus, just use open descent and get a bit lower below profile, because I want to be sort of 6,000 feet here. At the moment it's showed up at 10,700, so that's going to be way too high for a 10-mile final. But we can look at that later. So all I've got to do... Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put the winds in, didn't I? So that one, that one. Oh, how do I get the winds in? Access wind data. This is, again, is just from SimBrief. There we are. Do I have to insert that, or is it already inserted? I've done that. Perf. Don't want to be in approach phase yet. Next phase. Approach. There we are. So let's get the weather. Oops. So I'm just making a note of something. Perfect. Weather. Lovely. Look at that. 0608. So landing easterly. 10 statute miles clear. 26 degrees. What a lovely day. QNH then is 1017. Converted from inches of mercury. Temperature 26. Surface wind 0608. Barrow minimums off the ILS chart. Literally all I need to select is the minimums. The frequencies of courses are automatically. MSA no issues, 3,100. Missed approach climb 4,000 feet, easterly heading, inbound to Alpha November Hotel to Connie and Hold. So I just set the minimums. Cat D probably this aircraft, but it's all the same. 1226. Minimum. That's what it says. Full flap. And 9 right. I want to vacate to the left at either November 10 or Kilo. We'll go from there. Let's do the performance. All inputted straight from the FMC. All the weather. It's great. Makes your life so much easier. Compute. Where does low auto brake put us? What other water brake settings do I have? Medium. ToLiss. Well, that stops quite well. Let's go in low. 1857. 875 meters. So that's it. I just pressed low and I'm done, aren't I? Do I need to do anything else? Not sure. Hello, Information Alpha. Hope you're doing well. Is the Aerosoft A330 that bad? I know they've not been well renowned for their aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim. What was it? The CRJ was the first, but never got updated. We've not flown it again since. And then this 330 was just look. Skylar Co. Is ROP set to dry? I have no clue. Nor what it is. But press out when ready to send. I could do, but we'll see. I don't want to screw. Yeah. I think I'll stick with this one, a proper one. Buy a gear lever. There's a knob. So what's this? Runway wet, dry. I don't know what that is. I'll put it on to dry because it will be dry. I think I've done everything. We'll vacate 9 right and then take November 10. Yeah, I've got this. I completely forgot to update both the video description and Nightbots. I've got the Atlanta scenery. I had for X-Plane 11 actually by Nimbus, and it works perfectly in X-Plane 12. I even got the Ortho patch downloaded as well. So I'll just update the information in Nightbot. So if you're interested in the scenery, you can still grab it. It is for X-Plane 11, but it does still seem to work fine in X-Plane 12. There we are. And I forgot to put the routing in as well, but it doesn't make much difference. Now we're almost at our destination, but I'll quickly copy and paste it. Two flights in one day. 2 streams in one day. Route. Right, I've just put that in Nightbot now. Not that anyone will probably be interested now. Cool.
50, 40, 30.
Thank you very much, AJ39. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate it. You got to say here. Oh!
You can print out the meta.
Right, let's do that. How? It must be here. Must be here. Atsu. Yeah, this is data link. So you got full data link. This would be another great reason to take it across the pond. FMGC ATC com. Or for another page, I don't know. ROPS is runway overrun protection. You can always float a bit and test it out. Ah, I mean that's what RAS does. Maybe do I need to use this FMC? I've done it before, I think, on the A340. Definitely 10. Look at all the shadows. So that's CPDLC. I've requested, I think, the ATIS and METAR. Ah, 2118. There we go. So I want the ATIS really, but we'll take the METAR print. This ATIS is not available. This ATIS is not available. Oh! I see it. Ah, wonderful. Now, is there a way of ripping that and putting it somewhere? Or does it just sort of stay there for you to read? Very, very cool. Oh, have I passed up a tent? No, I haven't. Let's go down anyway. It's not automatic, is it? Right on the white dot arrow. Wow, look at that for good timing. Not distracted at all. So what's the first restriction? There's Lars 240. Set. Push! Down we go. Oh, I've lost my green dot. Uh-oh. Ah, I like how the display shows you how high you are here. But the green dot will let you speed up to the magenta point, don't you? Push out knob. I did. I pushed it. I'm pro pilot. I'm only 800 feet high. Topper said, down we go. Everyday normal geek, I know it's the only thing that isn't automatic in the Airbus. No, yeah, the Boeing will automatically descend at top of descent as long as you have a low MCP altitude. So Amilo Reveles, yeah, I know you can do that, but I follow my operator's SOPs, Amilo. So at my operator, we're not permitted just to set the lower altitude on the constraint. We set the lowest on the level as an altitude bust prevention, and then when we're 1 mile before the next waypoint, we set the next lowest altitude on the constraint. Everyone comments on it every stream, but we just I like to follow my operator's SOPs. Oh, brilliant, John. Fantastic. Ah, ROPS. Oh, cool. So if you land long, it will apply max braking so you at least stop on the pavement. Oh, really interesting. You can click on the printout. Where does it go, though? Let's press it. Where's it gone? Ah, it's put it by my leg. I see. And then I click that and I guess it gets rid of it. Oh, I've got my foot warmer on. Another thing I like about the ToLiss aircraft is this. You can move the seats. Pretty much, Carl, yeah, or worse, absolutely. No, you know, this is a very different aircraft, but it's sort of, at least I can comply with my operator's rules and procedures. Foot warmer, of course, yeah, a little bit cold up here. Oh, apparently Northern Lights are out. Let me have a look out my window. Oh, I can't quite reach them. It's a bit, I can't see anything out my office. A bit too far south. Pull a fuse. There we go. It started down. It's doing its FM's it's Airbus VNAV, isn't it? So it's going to be well above this restriction. I think it's working on putting me at 12,000 feet basically at Tizzy. But is this correct, guys? I'm idle, aren't I? This is complete idle. Oh, there's no point looking at the thrust levers and Airbus. This is idle, isn't it? And would it hold the speed 275 knots at 1400 feet per minute? The 737, it wouldn't hold the speed, but I'm not an Airbus pilot, so I don't know if this is good. Oh, John, you're in Glasgow, so yeah, if you can't see it, probably not much chance further south. But yeah, I'm guessing it's well modelled here. So approaching Lars 1 mile before can set 14,000. Oh, have I had an ATC ding dong? No. Auto ATC. Auto ATC. Atlanta Center advises descend via the SIF 2 arrival. The Atlanta altimeter 3004. Auto ATC? I've not seen this before. Very cool. But I didn't get the ATC ding dong. Thanks for subscribing there, Unace Funder. Hope you're doing well. It should say thrust descent. I see it. There's the ortho down below. Very nice. Live time, live weather. Oh yes, I probably would. I'm quite like working here. It's a great airline to work for. Genuinely, I really enjoy it. Oh, thanks, Atlanta CETA frequency 1191. There is Atlanta online though, isn't it? Oh no, they were. They've gone. There was Atlanta. FPVC, will you use the HUD for landing? Probably not, because I've just, for me personally, never used it. KiwiFly, what version of Explain 12? The brand new one. I updated it this afternoon. It came out today. It came out of beta. Is it 12.1.1 or something? Not sure. But it's looking great in the sim. Sim's looking great. Nice day here in Atlanta. Nice in Georgia. Yeah, that version. That's the version. 12.1.2. It's the latest one. Updated it literally this afternoon. Came out of beta. ToLiss, if you want me to use the HUD, I'll use the HUD. In the most decluttered mode. I need to adjust my seat then, won't I? I'll need to be in sort of that view. Alright, if I do this and this, I can still see the PFD. Right, I'll save that. Perfect. Excuse me. It is cool. I've flown an aircraft that doesn't have heads-up display, and I've spoken to guys who've gone onto the 7.8, Pilot Mike being one of them, who explained when they moved to the 7.8 from the 7.3, the HUD is a bit alien, and you don't feel like using it. But once you know how it works and what it shows, it's a tool that pilots begin to love, and obviously. This being an Airbus HUD, I have no chance of enjoying it. Oh look, Dry 6, that must be the Epoch thing or whatever it was called, not Epoch. ROW ROB. So 6 I think is in relation to GRF braking action 6, or braking action, runway condition code 6. Butter or go around, Captain? We'll see. Well, go around's easy in an Airbus, isn't it? You just leave it in toga and put the tray table out, and put the gear up. Done. There we are.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Scarlett, no need. I'm going to use the HUD, buddy. I'm going to use it. Oh, with symbols. How do I turn those on? Thanks, buddy.
I am paying you to use the HUD with symbols.
Thank you. Scarlico, you're the boss. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. How do I turn on the symbols on? Are the symbols on already? I hope so. B3 Renewal. I hated the HUD too, but once I started using it, I became addicted to my operator makes us use it all the time. Yeah, I think that's what I've heard to a lot of that. Were you on the NG before? I think a lot of guys that switch over to 7.8 triple or whatever has the HUD goes from there. Basically not decluttered. Scott, is it basically as it is now? So in N. So D1, D2. There, that's my sort of that's my sort of HUD. But the information presented. Yeah, the wind's coming from the left. So there's the flight path vector off to the right. What's this bar mean? Genuinely curious. Or decluttered 1. It's exactly the same, might as well just N. Down we go. So we're getting a bit low on speed here, but because I'm a pro Airbus pilot, I know I can just pull that. The thrust will come up to maintain the speed, and then I can just close it again. Ooh. A little bit of a roar. Perfect. ToLiss, the big bar in the middle is the delta between current speed and target speed. Ah! So now because I've opened the speed window and it's gone back to target speed, that bar has shrunk. And it's gone. How cool is that? So I push that back in now. Now, because I'm obviously on speed, it's fine. So if I'm just going to be extremely inefficient here and extend the speed brake fully, just to bring the speed back. Yeah, look. Look at that. So stow the speed brake. There we are. And see, look how I've gone off target speed. There we are. That's really cool. Learn something new. Unfortunately, I've just discovered something. Have a look on my yoke cam. The speed brake is currently opposite to that. I'll have to change that in the settings, but if I quickly do that and then press 3... Oh no. I'm just going to have it opposite. Oh well. Never mind. Or, if you don't mind me guys, I'll just jump in the menu and change that quickly. There's no ATC here. Let's just quickly jump into the menu. Unrealistic and awkward silence, but that's annoying me. won't take long. Quadrant 3, and I've got it saved to ToLiss. So speed brake, reverse axis. Done. Yay! I did a thing. Perfect. Stop the book music. There we go. Alex, what if Flight Sim is actually secretly proficient on an Airbus and is just falling asleep? Ah, yes, very good. Yeah, the chevron is an energy state. Ah, yeah, you can see the energy state's gone bad because I purposely put the speed brake out. So if I open the speed window, 272, let the auto throttle add thrust. You can see that close up. Oh, I will after the stream. I'll have a look outside, James, at the supposed northern lights. There are mosquitoes in my office. Now get out of here. It's autumn now. Can you show your wing view? Of course I can, Sven. There we go. We've got this view here, looking right. Or the view I think most people prefer of the engine, looking back. Ortho does look spectacular. I must start using zoom level 15 en route because that is absolutely fine. It takes hardly any time to download. Awesome. And here's the external model. With it turned down massively, the sounds, because it was so deafening on engine start. It was worth it. Beautiful day here in Georgia. Look at that outside. I haven't tried auto. I think I just prefer downloading it manually. Mostly because sometimes you can have issues with airports and where they load up. Welcome Damien29, thank you very much for your subscription. What zoom level do you use through Ortho? I use 15 en route. Used to use 16, but 15 is what I use here, and 17 around the airport, just do it manually. It only takes me about 10 minutes. So I download Ortho on a stream by stream basis. Cool. Altimeter 3004, thank you. Yeah, we are descending now to our next constraint, which is Smith 14,000. So yeah, let's just set the altimeter. Just confirm what the altimeter was again. Let's have a look here. Get the latest. 80s in real life. So landing 9 right, 10 and 8 left. We're planning for 9 right. Altimeter 3004, as you said. Perfect. So let's close the speed window again. ICS in the FB, Sen. I can see the weight and balance takeoff performance checklist. I don't use this checklist personally, but you can use this and tick it as you go along. I quite like X checklist for a lot of the aircraft on X-Plane 12 as well. But I've got a shortcut for ISCS anyway, Control-Shift-I, which I have for all the ToLiss aircraft. Uh-oh. I see some traffic below. I think they're coming the same route. 3,900 feet above. See if we can spot them. There they are, hunting me down in a 7.5. A proper airplane. Not at all. Yeah, X checklist is great when you're in unfamiliar aircraft. Perfect. Down we go. Passing 15,000. Fuel check. We've got plenty. 7.6 alternate for. Oh yeah, I love this. Look what our alternate airport is today. I think this is quite funny. It's Birmingham, off to the west. This is my best Brummie accident. Birmingham is our alternate. Over here to the west, and we overflew Dublin on the way here as well. Andrew, when it's across the pond? Across the pond is a week on Saturday. Oh, next constraint 12,000. I knew it was going to do that sound because of the fact it was in VS. We had out to choir. Week on Saturday. I haven't decided what aircraft to take. This would be a great contender, but I'll let you guys decide. I'm going to poll it. Options will be this. It'll be a 777, and then if the 777 is the winner, I'll poll again for PNDG or for the flight factor. I fly 737 MAX, I'm considering doing as well, because it will go. What else have we got that we could potentially take? I think I wanted to, I really don't know. It's the Neo, Bendick. Concorde, no, Concorde's not allowed, John. The slot I've got, guys, is Newark, New York, Newark to Amsterdam, Schiphol. We are going to do another Concorde stream soon, yeah. Actually, that's the point. My rudder pedal's still working. Yeah. Fix that. MD-11 I've done, across the pond, Glovey. Yes, Felis 742, that is going to be an option, but I will, sorry to not please everyone, I will use the default FMC for that. The one that's included by X-Plane. I know it has the LTN GPS-based FMC, but it's quite complicated to use. Can you turn the brightness up? Yes. It's on the brightest setting. There we are, guys. So this is 12,000 feet. This is the constraint on the arrival here, and you'll have to maintain this height for a short while. So it's quite a long level segment. So we just have to comply with the arrival, and then where? How do you know where the next descent is, guys? On the Airbus, where's the next point at which it wants to start descending, or do I just do it manually? Because I want to start descending to be at around 6,000 feet abeam the airport. That's the plan. Oh, Lucian, all aircraft in X-Plane 12 hand fly beautifully. Everyday normal git, you're going from Newark to De Gaulle, very good. Oh, the pink circle, is that where the next descent is, Roger? I will descend a little bit before that, though. Lucas, you're fortunate with that slot. I got rubbish route because I was so unlucky in the Cross the Pond lottery. I was only able to book today. Yeah, because I didn't participate last Cross the Pond 6 months ago because I was at work. I was able to book mine. Was it yesterday or the day before? And there were some quite popular routes still available. Martin Keel, this will probably be a public vote for the Cross the Pond. For all the members, there is a current poll open in the group flights for the next members-only group flight in Turkey. So if you want to make your choice on that, head over to the group flight section. Group flight will be 2 weeks this weekend. Yeah, I thought so, Steve. Yeah, the pink dot's the decel point, isn't it? So we'll just maintain 12,000 feet for a short while. By Tizzy, but we are coming up to the airport now. There we are. I think we can just about see it in the distance. Reset direct to next waypoint. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh yes, but I'm going to maintain a vector. But looking here, I'm only 15 miles away. I'm going to start descending further. So now I need to go... What's the descend on your own mode? Open descent. So I pull that, don't I? Open descent. But I'm doing that on purpose, so I want to get below profile. Now, in open descent, if I leave the speed window closed, will Airbus reduce to 250 knots automatically? It's alright, I'm going to self-position today. But I'm very curious as well it will slow down. Walking 90... Yeah, you're managed. Maintain your vector, Victor. VNAV at this point doesn't mean too much. Once you get to downwind, you've got to descend from 80. Yes, it will. Oh, cool. So we'll do our own descent, guys. I know I have forgotten to put my beautiful situation awareness fix ring in, haven't I? So, oh, how do I do that? Flight plan. Any waypoint, isn't it? Where's the option for fix rings? Blue. I can't remember how to put fix rings in. Ah! I think you have to do a waypoint before top of descent, but I've already started descending now, haven't I? Oh, never mind. Right, post-cruise checks coming on. Lights. Takeoff. Nav 2. Strobes. Pressurization. It's all done its Airbus doing set. Checks complete. Line select key any waypoint, then fix info. Where's the fix info? Isn't it like up here? Or is it on... Ah, thank you! Right, oh... I think KATL 09 right. Oh yeah! Can't teach it. Oh, what situation awareness? You guys lied to me. You said it would slow down to 250. It's done it late. It's doing it at least. Seatbelts are on, Martin. I think. Nope. Oh, I need to go on to... Oh, crikey. What's this frequency again? CTAF? 11901, someone said. Pro Airbus pilot, I know. So I now just need to judge when to turn final. But I'll turn on localizer scales. Localizer scales, there we are. Got the ident, iFun. That's correct. 11901, that's what I need to go to. How do you know it's 11901? Is there a list somewhere of all of these frequencies? There we are. Oh, Expert Aviator, it's a US thing. Perfect. Target's 250. I'm about a beam the airport 6,000 feet. There it is. Scenery looks great. This is the Nimbus X-Plane 11 series, but fully compatible with X-Plane 12. Looking awesome, doesn't it? Right, so 8,000 feet. We're going to maintain heading now. So if I can I just pull this, there we are, heading select. I'm just going to self-position onto localize. So I'm just going to judge my turn onto final automatically. GME here, so 8,000. We'll hopefully get the glide slope alive soon. 8 miles. See, we're way too high to turn onto a 10-mile final here. Oh, the ortho looks so good. Landing lights, did I not turn them on? On. Perfect. So we've got the glide slope alive. Probably see a false glide slope first. I think X-Plane 12 models false glide slopes. Check. Click the airport and then select the sub-menu ATC. Oh no, there's no ATC here at the moment. It's just we're on the CTAF. So that's the, I think that's the false glide slope there. Because we're way too high, 7,000 feet at 10 miles. Glide slope will be around 3,000. Oh, actually, elevation here is 1,000 feet, so around 4,000 feet. So that's definitely not the glide slope. Welcome So now we're beam, we're going to start bringing the speed back. So open descent and bring it back to the up speed. What's the fuel? 7280, that's fine. The alternate's 55 for Birmingham. John Connors, thank you very much for subscribing. He's got a long flight back to Germany.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 3241 heavy. Descending, approaching.
Lauren RG's VS here, the eyes will level off too slow. Let's see how it is. It's got a lot of inertia, this aircraft. I hope that aircraft's not landing on 8 right. Correction, 9 right. So we're just trying to... So 14, 15, 30, 4.5, 5,500 feet. We need to go out downwind a little bit longer here. What's flat 1? What speed can I take it? 240 knots. Activate approach mode. No, I'm not on a final instant heading. But you mean this thing here? Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'll do that. And I know now if I close the window it'll do 140 silly knots or something. This airplane is very slippy, I know. This is idle descent. Trying to descend and slow down. Going down and slowing down in the max is hard. This looks like it's even more difficult here. I need to turn those sounds up now outside. Right, there we are. So I'm going to go flap 1, take a base leg. But I'm going to go direct 2, but then go back into heading select. So if I go direct to easy, but this is annoying because then I have to go back into heading select because of Airbus. But I like that because it tidies up the ND. So now I can go VS. Just a shallow vertical speed, about 400 feet per minute. And now I'll give myself an intercept heading. 045, that'll do for an easterly runway. You can set a radial in, yeah, don't have the capacity to remember this stuff. Platform altitude 4000, VS is set. Flap 2. Oh no! Oh, overspeeding! Whoops. 180 knots first. You saw nothing there, nothing happened. Flap 2, 196! Barbaric. Right, correct sensing. Arming lock. Set manage speed, but if I push that in, doesn't it go really slow now? No, I don't want to command 140 knots, but I'll do it, just to make everyone happy. Traffic 5 miles ahead. Ooh! What's this? Oh wow! It's an alpaca! What an airline! Oh, I wish I could fly for Alpaca Airways. Wait, we are in Alpaca. Is that an A350? Not lock, approach. Yes, Yadis, I'll arm approach in a second. I'm using VS to finesse. Once I'm on a correct intercept sort of heading, I'm 16 miles. Sort of arm approach, glide slope outside of the DOC isn't recommended, but I will arm approach as soon as I'm around 12 miles. Localize live, localizer caption. I don't need to set runway heading, and I'm now below 196 knots. Just, I go flap 2. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, look at that drag. Yes, yes. So I'm just using VS to start the glide. So when I'm aligned training on the 7.3, we say VS to finesse. Oh, on VATSIM it's a Cafe 350. What runway is he lined up with? Hopefully not mine. Oh, wow! Look at, what's this green line? Okay, I might be sold on HUD. Great sensing, arming approach. That's superb. So that's the extended centre line. Amazing. Why won't it capture the glide slope yet? That's amazing. That bar I don't know. That's the extended centre line. Capture the glide slope. Speed brake. It's really late with the glide slope. Now localizer capture, so I'm happy to set 3000. Approach is still armed. I'm literally... There we are. Glide slope capture. That was very late. Missed approach altitude 4,000 feet set. I've got the speed brake out. Approaching 12 miles. Autopilot 2. Is that every approach on the Airbus? New stuff. Speed brakes out. It's slowing down nicely. Next thing will be gear down, flap 3. Oh, have we got a parallel approach going on here? Oh, yes, we do. It's very cool airports like this. I think we did an event into Atlanta once and it was like multiple aircraft on final. Drop the gear, yes, I will, flying fella. I'm just, look, we drop the gear at 4 miles of operate every day. We're still 10 miles out. I'll drop it about 6 or 7 miles. Autopilot 1 and 2 every time. But I think I've only modelled... Okay, I'll try it. It's company specific. I'm going to stick with autopilot 1 then. Because I think I've only keyed in 1 button for the autopilot disconnect. Right, 9 miles, checked. I'll stow the speed brake now, and now to appease everyone in chat, I'll drop the gear. Gear down. When can I go flap 3? Below 186 knots. Okay, I can go flap 3. This heads-up display is a phenomenal tool, isn't it? Get out, 3 green. What about full flap? Flap placard speed, 180 knots. Oh, no problem. Yeah, 7 miles. Let's go full flaps. I feel so early, but... Wow, this is amazing! Look at this. Look at this, Alright, chat, because it's quiet today. How long's the stream? Yeah, do you want to do Boga challenge if you're new to the stream? If I don't butter, I have to go around. Yes or no in chat? It's been a few months, maybe a year or 2 since we've done a Boga. I've got 1 knot crosswind. Boga, if you don't know, is butter. Oh, what's that? Oh, being hacked. I think that's the outer marker, which is incredibly loud. Right, arm the speed brake, cabin secure, push the ding dong. Alright, outer marker, it's not 1950. Right, yes, Boga, very good. If you use the channel, if it's not butter on the butter calculator, it's a mandatory go around. There's no ATC, so it's all good. Right. All green, no blue. What we do is up to you. Climb, checked. Right, better Boga this. Autopilot disconnected. What do I do with this hand? Do I put it on the thing? There we go. Right, so just remind me, do I put the dot in the flight path vector? Oh, it's a bit sensitive. Oh, this is a very neat tool. I'm trying to look for the heads-up display at the runway, but I'm just trying to put the dot in the flight path vector. Oh, it's very sensitive. Alright, I'm going to look at the PFD and the flight director. What a phenomenal add-on, guys. Look at all these features you get to enjoy in the ToLiss A330. Desktop simulators are ridiculous. Right, so 30 feet, I'm going to close the thrust levers and then flare, try and judge it. Oh, look at... why is that green line not lined up with the runway? That's hurting my eyes. Checked. Oh, must not get distracted.
200.
The weather's perfect. Continue. Right, keep descending. Don't get distracted by that runway. Oh, my ears! Right, I'm going to start flaring now.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
No, firm. Oh, I ballooned. Oh, I'm ballooning. Oh no, that's not a butter. Go around.
Retard.
I'm not. I'm not full up on the stick, Airbus.
Retard.
Oh yeah, conflict not. Shush.
Retard.
Stop calling me that. What is it not happy with? Flaps not.
Max braking.
Go around. Flaps. If I put the gear up, yeah, I don't know. Right. Oh. Gear up, and the flaps are put up a notch, I think. Ah, oh, my ears. It's a great landing. Right, where's the autopilot? That's it. I just keep retracting the flaps now. ToLiss, I have one request. Can you please turn down the outer marker and inner marker sounds, please? Wait, I've not finished my go-around procedure there. I'll go around complete. Leave a climb. Oh, I put it in. No, Toga's correct, isn't it? Go around so easy. I pressed the marker. Thank you. I'll turn that down. There we are. And I can go. I'm above F, can't I? So I can press that button. Yeah. All good. Climb straight at 4,000 feet, go around track. Right, I'll reposition for another one. Alpaca 33 Tango Lima. Turn right, heading 270 degrees. Vectors for ILS 9 right. S. Up. ToLiss, thank you. This has been an eventful flight. What a go around though. It wasn't nice at one period. I pulled up and nothing happened. May I make a suggestion? So he said yes. Go into the back into the 7.3. Right, let me put my tray table away. But go around. After takeoff checklists. Yeah, there we are. Right, someone said make suggestions, so you can activate the ICAS option perfect data for HUD to align the image with the runway. Okay, yes, because it wasn't aligned, was it? So, where is that option, ToLiss? Where is that option? Oh, I saw something about HUD. Caught my eye. So there's a lot of stuff I can barely explain to you here. Under aircraft config. Aircraft and sim config. Use perfect data on. Thank you. Alright, we're downwind. How do I rebuild an approach in the FMC? Do I have to go back to that? Arrival. ILS 9 right. I got offline, guys. I'm messing around. It's no point. Being online. ILS 9 right. Insert. Flight plan. Oh, yuck. Oh, I made a right dog's dinner to this. Right. What's an approach waypoint? Burn it. No, I want Adini or something like that. Stump. But I don't want to go straight direct to it. I'm looking at the arrival chart. I want stump. Direct stump. Insert. Yes, I've done something. Right, nav. 4,000 feet. Aviate, navigate, communicate. Perfect. You forgot to save the setting. This is torture. Oh, God. On. Save config. Thanks. Right, what else have done? Just gotta remember, this is not a 737. How was that landing though? It wasn't great, was it? No, it was a great landing. It was a bit all over the place, but it's alright. Now I'm going to try it with the HUD again now, because I've now got it set up properly. So we're going to continue downwind to 4,000 feet, and then we'll turn on to a 10-mile final. The platform altitude 2,700, but 4,000 feet from G-Guy is fine. There we are. They were all great laddies. I'm always great. Oh yes, the markers. Yes, switch off the markers. How do I turn that down or off? Sky to me. The landing. My landing state isn't precluded. Give away anything. How do I turn down the markers? It's really hashtag 737 only. No, I liked all that stuff. It just wasn't quite aligned. But now we turned on the realistic alignment mode. It should be fine. Oh, I just realised yoke cam's still on. It's a good job I wasn't picking my picking my nose. In nav marker. Oh, where's that? Aha! Yeah, but I've highlighted it. How do I say off? Aaron, could you please explain single click versus double click Tiger for go around? One click GA, 2 clicks N1 for situations where you want to get around quickly. Right. We're gonna have to just deal with the markers as they come. We'll be fine. Just don't get distracted. It's just deafening in my ear. We'll be fine.
Roger, roger.
Cheers, Jim. Right. It's to the knob to the right of the numbers, probably. Right, I'm going to go flap 1. Would it automatically update my speed now? The sounds are very good here, aren't they? There's the leading edge devices extending. How much fuel have I got? What's my alternate? 5.5. We've got 6.3. Oh, we've got loads of gas. Awesome. I'm going to make it very simple for me. Direct to easy. Insert. Round we go. Activate approach mode again. Okay, thanks. And now it's going to start slowing down. Correct? What's its target speed now? 140, but it will stop at S, won't it? Hashtag skill issue. Outrageous. There we are, turning base then final. What a machine. Shame about the person flying it. Oh. Aircraft flying an X-plane looks so natural. Very nice. No, we're not. But we're bogus only on the first one, guys. Only the first one. This is, you know, we take whatever happens now. What's the all the dots here? Is this again target speed? All right, correct sensing. I'm actually going to arm approach straight away here because it was very late with the glide slope capture. Hans Bruman, one thing that surprised me with the A330 was the angle of attack on approach looked really high at certain points. Oh, did it? Okay. Load and zero fuel weight's all within limits. Full load of passengers 350. Can we go to flap 2? We can. 196, flap 2. Just going to step down 2,700 above, so we're going to go 3,000 vertical speed, just do a very gradual descent, 300 feet per minute. Thanks for subscribing there, Randy Kill, welcome. Boga tilt button plane that's probably going to be here until the engines flame out. That's when the speed delta is out of range. Thanks, ToLiss. Ah, okay, yeah, so now I'm falling, my speed's falling within range now, I think. But yes, with the speed window in managed, it won't ever go below the F, even though it's commanding 140 knots. Localizer alive, localizer capture runway heading set. Glide slope alive, 300 feet per minute. We shall capture it soon. No more bogas till butter. I better butter it this time. I started floating there. Oh yeah, there we are. Look, it's like a cool green line thing again. Now I'm thinking that green runway is going to be perfectly aligned. This aircraft is too advanced. I know, Lucian, it's breaking my mind. Click the knob beside the Drames keyboard for the markers. Oh, it's thank you. Oh, what, the brightness? We're just gonna have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to deal with the noise. We'll be fine. Right, glide slope capture, missed approach is set. Right, armour speed brake still armed. Actually, they're not still extended, are they? No, good. Right. So what's flap 3? Flap 3, 186. Okay, we're below. So we'll configure it around 8 miles this time. No, the nav dial.
2,500.
What nav dial? I can't see a nav. Ah, nav! Thank you! Hopefully it won't be as deafening now. Right, the speed's running away a little bit, so gear down. Flap 3. What on earth was that sound? Landing checklist. No blue. Just waiting for landing flap. Full flap. 180. Ah, yes. Majestic, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. Right. Flap 30. Order brake, thanks. Does that trip after? Yeah, after I did my boga really low. Cabin. Ding the ding dong. Alright, there we are. Oh, look at that runway now, perfectly aligned. Set order brake. ECAM. Oh my god! doesn't do anything. It's maximum volume in my ears. You know, if it was, like I said earlier, 1950 and I was in my DC3 in IMC, I'd be very grateful for the outer marker, knowing I'm aligned. But, right, now, landing, no blue. Have I got my landing flap out? Yeah, landing flap's out, guys. This is all looking hunky-dory. Outer marker. Get ready for the inner marker as well. And get ready for some...
exotic butters.
Quality content from a training captain. Alright, all the pilots disconnected. Here we go again. This green dash runway is very smart. Like, if you're in IMC doing a Cat 2, Cat 3, having that is just so reassuring. It's incredible, the technology on these aircraft. It seems so well modelled by ToLiss. Right, wish me luck. I better butter this, I know. No pressure. I'm committed to landing now, though.
500.
Boga is only on the first approach. Itchy nose.
400.
Checked. Oh, I'm wiggling my stick around a little bit. I've got no crosswind, no excuses, guys.
300.
Checked.
100 above.
Checked. Oh, get ready for this inner marker. Deafen me. Oh, look at the shadow in the bottom left.
200.
Very cool.
Minimum.
Continue. Oh, 3 reds, don't worry. Right, look towards the end of the runway.
100. 50.
Don't flare yet.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, it'll do. A great landing. Right, speed brakes up. Lower the nose. Oh, I've got full aft and the nose still came down quick. Right, reverses. I'll take great landing. It's fine. 100. 80. Manual braking. 60. I think we can just about make this high speed. Yeah, there we are. Cancelling reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. Very, very cool. Yeah, great landing. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't fly this beast. Right then, there we are. Vacated at November 10. We'll taxi on stand. I'll try and find a stand. This is probably the largest... Well, no, it is the world's busiest airport, isn't it, Atlanta? You can see when I'm braking, look. There's that little arrow. Whee! Perfect. So we'll cross... I'm offline now because there was no ATC. Going to cross here. Where does Delta park? Keep it somewhat realistic, I suppose. I'll cross over onto Delta. And then by the time I get over there, you'll tell me where Delta parks. I know I'm not in Delta, I'm in Alpaca Airways, but they are the largest Airbus A330 operator, and this is their base, so why not? Very cool. What a superb add-on by ToLiss. You guys always love it when I'm in this Airbus brand. Sorry, I'd highly recommend you went to one of the proper Airbus pilots like V1 Sims or the 330 driver and gets their hands on this, because they'll have far better content for you, showing you what it all does. Right, flaps coming up, speed brake is stowed. There we go. Delta Park's pretty much everywhere. Oh, really? Okay. Well, what we'll do, we just need a wide body jet. Oh, crikey, it's a bit uphill here. We'll take the second left now on Lima. I'll aim for Echo 1 here, right on the corner, look. Perfect. Superb add-on. Oh, I've got 6 tons of fuel just on my alternate with 5.5. Nicely working with Ortho. Oh, it's not stowed my speed brake yet. What I had done. There we go. Ram 6. Start up the APU. Pro Streamer. I know skittish. I'm a Pro Streamer. Start. Oh. What's going on here? I think it doesn't quite match the chart. Is the scenery outdated? Probably. It's not quite adding up, is it? Landing off. That can go to taxi. Strobes off. AP have started. Well, I don't know how to get to November 1. I'll just sort of have to... What we'll do, we'll go for that stand dead ahead, look. Is it suitable for wide body in these stands? Yeah. Just go straight on. Awesome. Ah, excellent. There's a marshaller there. Let's take this one. Just, let's say the room temperature for 10 minutes, butter, brilliant. Just cut across the lines and ramp in the US don't really mean that much, really. I feel very strange cutting across everything. Right, off. There we are, taxiing on to stand. This is the Nimbus scenery for X-Plane 11. It does seem to all work very fine. Textures on the ground look so good. Oh, there's people even walking in the terminal. Well, I don't think this marshal is going to give me any guidance. No, he is frozen. It does say A330, so we're definitely good on this stand. But seeing that Marvin the marshal is not giving me early guidance, I'll have to stop on the line myself. Ooh, nearly. So, but the braking in this sim is so much nicer than in Microsoft Flight Sim as well, so you can sort of judge it a lot better. Oh, can't teach it. Right, there we go. Parking brake. Oh, where's the parking brake? Let's get you set on. Is that APU running? It is available. I just shut the engines down, don't I? 2 blues, 1 red. Engine's dead. There we go. That's gone over to the AP already. I heard some clunking, which is usually a good sign. Strobe lights I've already turned off. Beacon light can come off. What else do I need to do? Transponder out off. I still got the marker on full volume. Oh dear. Right. Transport ATC out, retorting off. Standby. Squawk 2000. Alright, I think I'm done. No, jetway's not modelled here in the scenery. That'll have to do. There we are. Awesome add-on. Very good. Cargo doors are opening as well. We made it. Can't wait to watch the replay. Let's not watch the go-around, eh? Let's have a look here in chat then. Rosie, hope you're doing well. I think you're giving me banter there. Fox checked flaps in iFly Max and from up to 1 to 5 is less to compare to real Max. Yeah, the speed I think you're referring to there, Fox, too fast, isn't it? VV, Starvin Marvin the Martian, brilliant. Hello, this is the modded Nimbus Atlanta by TWD. No, this is just the Nimbus scenery, which I had for X-Plane 11 years ago I purchased, so I just thought I'd try it, and it works absolutely fine. FPV very good. ToLiss, you can consider the purchase excellent. Yeah, I mean, guys, you know I don't fly this aeroplane, but I guess I maybe can fly it a bit better than certain people, but I have so much fun flying Airbus, and ToLiss have always been the people to go to purchase the high quality Airbus aircraft and X-Plane, and yeah, I really enjoyed today. I love the 340 they've got, flying their 320 Neo I think as well. But yeah, this is now a great 330 you've got in X-Plane to use here. Rose said a pro streamer who wiggles his stick around and dings the ding dong. That's me. Wasn't that bad? I mean, it was a good landing, wasn't it? Why is everyone saying ouch? It literally said great landing. Oh, you're horrible people. Don't forget the aircraft's available on the 19th as well. Michael Calder, 3 months, thanks for the stream, just jumped on, but we'll watch later. Appreciate all you do. Thank you very much, buddy. A lot of fun today in the ToLiss A330. No doubt we'll fly again. I'll poll it for Cross the Pond next weekend, and we'll see what's what. There we go. What else have I forgotten? I think we're all good. Yeah, we had sufficient fuel for another approach as well. There you go, you got classic X-Plane 11 stick people walking around as well. Cool, right then, so let's look at the replay. Don't need to do a quick engine start because it's X-Plane, which is great. Let me just start the... I can't believe I did 2 streams today as well, it doesn't feel like it, but cue the replay music. Fingers crossed, have no problems. So, let's drag that back first. Uh-oh. No. Oh, there we go. It worked. Oh. It's a bit glitchy. It's worked though.
2000.
Awesome. We're going in. And this is the last approach. Oh yeah, Dennis. The ToLiss, if you're unfamiliar, guys, just turn the music down here. Uh-oh, Sim's not happy. Has an autosave feature, which is amazing. So if your sim crashes or you have any problems with X-Plane, to reboot, you can just reload ToLiss and it will reload exactly where you were. It's a fantastic feature. So if you're doing a long flight and you have any problems with pieces, we all do. As I said, probably crashes in 2 seconds. It's great to be able to reload and do exactly what you were. Look at that. I love that approach. Look at the shadow we had. Look at that. That's so cool. Right, let's have a look at this landing then. Turn this up. It's all deaf and you. Watch this. Oh! Yeah, that was fine. I could have flared a little bit more, but look, I had full aft. Whoa! I had full aft on the stick. Uh-oh. Hang in there, X-Plane. Bennett. I had full aft on the stick and the nose still slammed down, so I don't know if that's something that needs adjusting, but it's the only thing I noted, really. Oh. Uh-oh. Hang in there, replay. Nearly done. Oh, look at the grass. It just, the physics of it is so good. Uh-oh. Crikey. Sounds are phenomenal. So good. I'm just going to turn it down. Take note, developers. That's what we want to hear on external views, because it feels like I am stood right next to this aircraft landing in real life. It's so good. I'm going to have to do one more. It's a bit glitchy, but I'm just going to turn that up and just listen. It's like you're stood there. Stop doing that! Oh no! Could be FPV Steve. I've never seen that before on the replay, but it could be my PC or something. Right, that will do, guys. I'll pop you back here. I'll turn the sounds up as well, so you can enjoy the view from a passenger perspective sat here. That's going to be a beautiful approach to watch from that side. Yeah, it's just there. Look, just after touchdown, the sim's freezing, so I don't know what's causing that. There we go. At least the flight was uneventful. Put you a little bit further back. Let me just turn off my overlay. Oh, I think it's basic if I do anything off screen as well. That isn't keeping it very happy. Yeah, J Smith absolutely. Replays are still buggy. At least it doesn't crash the sim every time now, which is good. He says, pressing the play button. There we go. Right, guys, that's it for today. Ooh, if it's super buggy, I'll quit it, but enjoy what you can of it. Massive thanks to ToLiss for sending me their Airbus A330-900, their Neo. Never flown the A330 before, but no doubt that the Airbus experts will give you some good pointers for this aeroplane as well. We always have so much fun flying them. It's so different from the Boeing as well. I hope you guys enjoy it too. It always seems to be the case with the reactions in chat, but thank you very much for all the support anyway, to all the gifted members of Low Stay, especially Tory 4x4. Thank you very much for your support. And to all the people donated, thank you very much for your generosity. We'll no doubt fly this plane again. I'll put it as an option to poll for Cross the Pond as well. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. Last few days we've done loads on the channel, loads of new subscribers, so welcome all on board, and hopefully a stream or two before Cross the Pond. But I'm busy tomorrow, back to work on Saturday, so it'll probably be next week when I see you guys next. Anyway, look after yourselves, have a great weekend coming up, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheerio!